Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we'll be discussing the present perfect continuous tense. Now, what is this tense all about? If any action has already started and still going on, in that particular instance, we'll be using this particular tense. So before seeing the examples of this tense, let's understand the structure. See the structure here. Subject plus has been or have been plus V1 plus ing plus object. After that, we have the time frame for or since plus time frame over there. See the subjects over here. I have the subjects like I, he, she, it, Alex, or the singular nouns over there. I is the first person singular. He, she, it is third person singular. Now Alex is third person singular, and any singular noun over there would be considered as the singular nouns. Here I have I, and in the present perfect continuous tense, I will go with have been. So generally, we have seen the same condition even in the present perfect tense also. Even in the present perfect tense, I, the first person singular, has gone with have over there. In the same fashion, here also, I is going with have been. Now, you might get a clarity over here. That is, perfect tense is present here, and at the same time, continuous tense is also present here. Now, from the perfect tense, the present perfect tense, we have taken two words over here. That is, have or has. And from the continuous tense, we have taken altogether V1 plus ing over here. Now, two tenses are being a part of this, the present perfect continuous tense over here. So, just look over here. I said I have been. Now, he, she, it, Alex, and any singular noun generally goes with has been. In the same fashion, we have the plural subjects like we, that is the first person plural, you, that is the second person singular and plural. Next we have they, that is altogether the third person plural. Next we have the plural nouns. For example, what are plural nouns here? Plural nouns are anything noun plus s. For example, I said dogs, I said cats, I said markers, I said cube lights, something like that. Anything noun plus s can be generally the plural nouns over there. And whenever plural nouns have come, now what we will be using the auxiliary verb over here, that's altogether have been. And along with that, we'll be using the fourth form of verb, that is altogether the present participle over there. Okay, that's altogether V1 plus ing will be using. Now, we'll try to understand the present perfect continuous tense by using certain examples. Let's look into the first example here now. For example, he has been staying in Hyderabad or staying in Mumbai since 1980. Okay, he has been staying in Mumbai since 1980. This is the first example. Let's understand the second example. For example, I said Alex has been staying in Mumbai for the last 10 years. Now here, I have used two clue words, since and for. In the first sentence, I have used since, and in the second sentence, I have used for here. Now, what is the difference between since and for? Now, since is the point of time, and for is the period of time. Now, what is this point of time and period of time? I said he has been staying in Mumbai since 1980. 1980 is a specific point of time. So I'm using since 1980. Now, what is period of time? Period of time, see the example. Alex has been staying in Mumbai for the last 10 years. Now, I said for the last 10 years. Here, I'm not specially mentioning any specific point of time, but I'm telling a time frame. So that is the period of time. Point of time, the specific point of time is since, and period of time, over a period of time, that is altogether for over there. Now, we'll try to discuss this since and for in detail. Okay? This since or for can be used as the clue words for the present perfect continuous tense. Now, what is this since and what is this for? Let's understand. Since is point of time or exact time or starting point of time. Exact point of time. For example, since 7 a.m. in the morning, I have been waiting for you. Since 7 a.m., that is the starting point of time. That is the exact time since 7 a.m. or there's a point of time, that is since 7 a.m. I have been waiting for you in the hotel. Days, since Monday, since Tuesday. Months, since May, since June, since July. Since July, I have been waiting for you in USA. Next we have years. Since 2005, we have been enjoying the cold weather in America. So since 2010, since 2020. Next we have dates like 15th of August, 26th January. For example, since 15th of August, we have been celebrating Independence Day every year. Since 1950, January 26th, we have been celebrating Republic Day in India. Part of each day. Since morning, we have been waiting for you. Evening. Since evening, we have been enjoying the party. Stages of life. For example, we have the childhood, since adolescence. Next we have clock time, since 7 o'clock, since 8 o'clock. So in this format, we can make the sentences by using the word called as since. Now we have for, that is altogether period of time or duration of time or total time. For example, we have been waiting here for the last 2 hours. And when I said for the last 2 hours, now what is happening over there? The thing is that for the last 2 hours, it's not very specific. Why so? Which 2 hours? Is it in the morning, or is it in the afternoon, or is it in the evening? It has not been mentioned very clearly. So that's the reason it's for the period of time or the total time. For example, if it has mentioned at 7 a.m., since 7 a.m., that is specific, but here for is not specific. That's the reason we generally use for period of time or total time or duration of time. For example, I said, we have been staying in Hyderabad for the last 30 years. Which 30 years? Is it in 1980 or 1950 or 1910 or something like that? Which? It's not specific over there. That's the reason we are using for over there. Based on the concept that we have discussed, let's solve some of the questions pertaining to the present perfect continuous tense. See the first question. Since his arrival in India, he is visiting many historical monuments. In this question, we need to find the error. Many historical monuments. So we have since here. Since is altogether the clue word pertaining to the present perfect continuous tense. Next we have, he has arrived to India and is still going on. So that is the condition. Now this condition will tell us that the sentence is in present perfect continuous tense. If your work has already started and still going on, in that particular instance, we'll be using the present perfect continuous tense. Now this question is of the same type. Now here we need to find the mistake. Now he is visiting many historical monuments. Here we have since, the clue word. Now he is visiting. Now make it as he has been visiting. He has been visiting is the right answer over here. That means mistake is in part B. Now see the second one. The lion dash waiting for its prey since morning. So we have the clue word here, since morning, that is specific to the present perfect continuous tense. Now here the lion, shall we make it as have been waiting or has been waiting? Make it as has been waiting. So because lion is altogether singular over there. So for example, if the same question is with lions, then now here we need to make it as there. The lions have been waiting for their prey. See the third question. My relatives dash living in Delhi for the last 2 years. For is the clue word. Now we have the options like have been, has been, will have been, lived. Now here my relatives, is it singular or plural? It's altogether plural. So make it as have been. Okay, have been is right answer over here. Now see the next question. The naval officer has been waiting dash the last 15 days to see his newborn son. Now here we need to add whether since or for. So where we need to use since, we understood. If something is very specific, exact time, point of time. But here if you see, waiting for the last 15 days, it's not specific. They haven't mentioned any numerical number, especially 1980, 7 o'clock, something like that. So 15 days, last 15 days, which 15 days? There is no clarity. So let's make it as for the last 15 days. Now see the next question. Isha was working in this firm since 3rd January. We have the clue word here, since. Next we have Isha dash in this firm was working. Now let's make it as has been working. So why so? Because Isha is only a single lady over there, has been working. Now see the next question. Ravi is working in TCS Hyderabad for the past 5 years. Now here for has been here. Now Ravi is working. Now what we'll do? Ravi has been working. Ravi has been working in TCS Hyderabad for the past 5 years. So in this fashion, we'll be solving the questions for the present perfect continuous tense.